What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Transformers video review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Dark of the Moon Leader Class Shockwave. And here he is. I don't even know what this really is. It's a tank, obviously, but not really. It's a Michael Bay Decepticon design, so obviously it has to be spiky, weird, and unintelligible. It's a thing. It's here. It's imposing. Has a cannon that will definitely shoot you. Has a spiky sword on the roof, if that is the roof. If there is a roof, even actually, I don't. There's no interior to this thing, but it looks interesting. It definitely looks like an alien tank. Like, if aliens invaded Earth and they had a tank, this is probably what it would be like. But it's kind of cool, honestly. It's not, I've seen worse. I think the Megatron 2007 jet mode is worse than this. But, well, maybe not. I think it's, on par. Both are pretty weird, pretty wacky. But, yeah, it actually has wheels. You can't really see them, but they're there. So it can technically roll. It's not just, plastic. But, yeah, it looks cool. It's has thrusters on the back. You can put blast effects in there if you wanted to. I think you can. Those are square holes, actually. That's weird. But I'm pretty sure a 5mm peg could fit in. Actually, let's just test that theory. Okay, that's not long enough. But, pretty sure a blast effect could fit in there if you wanted to. But yeah, there's some nice purple design, purple paint throughout. You could see it better in robot mode, but yeah, not much else to say about this tank. I don't think anyone really gets this design. If anybody gets this design, I think a lot of people do, actually. This is awesome Shockwave design. But, like I was saying, I don't think people get this Shockwave design for the tank mode. They get it for the robot mode. And I think we should just get into it. Usually I focus a little bit longer on vehicle modes, or you do comparisons, but there's, I don't think we should, because it's bizarre. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to take the little blade sword thing off. You can see some battle damage on there. Take it off, set it off to the side. And then you're going to want to come to the back, unplug the thrusters, this thruster section like that. Unplug the arms from the top of the back, because this is going to be his back. And then you just have him there. Then you're going to want to unplug the legs from the side of the chest, or side of the torso. Then just bring them down. Flip up the feet like that. Bring around the face covering from the vehicle mode. I didn't point it out, but I'm sure people noticed that his face was just there. Because it is. Then you want to angle the legs a little bit. And then make sure the little knee pads are pointed out. Like that. I like to put the legs at an angle like this. I just think it gives some more dynamic look to them. So angle the legs a little bit and mess with the feet so they're going to be straight. And then I'm going to raise the camera because this is hard to work with. Then you're going to want to come back here and move the tube out of the way. Flip out the arms like this. Unplug. You can kind of see in there a little plug that plugs into the butt. And it plugs in for vehicle mode. Then you're going to want to collapse the back. Just collapse all of it like that. And then it just folds up onto his back, like so. And then the arms tab into the side of the torso or side of the chest, like so, maybe. There we go. Like that. Tight fit, which is good. And then finally, you just fold up the legs into the waist area, to the stomach and waist abs area. For some reason on my copy, that side doesn't like to plug in that easily, but it plugs in eventually, and it works and looks good. So, here he is in robot mode. Actually, bring back the sword, put it on the bottom. You can put it on the side. I don't really like that, though. I like it on the back of his arm, like that. And there we go. Here he is, Dark of the Moon Shockwave in his robot mode. And wow. You know, hate on Michael Bay's designs, hate on his movies all you want, but this figure and this design is awesome. I love this design. It's so out there, it's so villainous, it's so evil looking. It's so bizarre, honestly. But I love it. That's why I like it. It's spiky, it's menacing. He has a giant cannon for his arm. And that was actually something I was surprised with. I thought this cannon was going to be a separate piece. He was going to have two arms, one like this and maybe a smaller version on the other side. But no, it is actually just the full assembly is the cannon. And then he just has an extra or a different type of arm, which I think is cool. I don't mind that. I know most Shockwave figures, or some Shockwave figures, not most. The original Dark of the Moon figure had that, where it was two arms, and then the cannon became, you can just put the cannon over. And another Shockwave figure, which I'm going to compare here in a second, does that same thing. So, he looks great. That's just, you know, a given. I really like this design. The purple is nice. You could barely tell he had any purple on him in the film. I don't even know if he did. But the figure makes it so you can see it a little bit better. It's a shiny purple scuffing, kind of, throughout. It's like subtle is what I'm looking for. It's, you know, some on the shoulders, some on the arms, on the chest, on the head a little bit. You can see it better on the legs and the feet because the feet actually have solid purple pieces. So it's cool. I like that subtlety of it. But for articulation, he has a ball joint and a little hinge at the neck. But the hinge is for vehicle mode. But you can get him to look up further if you want. Then he has the ball joint so he can look up, look down, and angle it. These thrusters on the back move. I don't really move them about. I just keep them at that angle because I think it looks cool. He has a swivel on that shoulder, a bicep swivel, and an elbow joint, which is almost 90 degrees, but not quite. And then he has this weird wrist articulation that's just kind of in and out. So there's no swivel or anything. And then similar to this side, he has a shoulder swivel, but it's hindered by the tube. But you can take it off if you want. I don't like to. He has another bicep swivel and an elbow bend that goes further on this side. He has this little finger thing, which is cool, I suppose. And no waist swivel, but I feel like that was kind of unexpected of them to do that, so I don't really mind that. He has a high kick both ways. It's easier to see on that side. High kick on both ways. A thigh swivel, which is nice. A knee bend. These things can move about. And a ankle pivot. And some toe and foot action because of the vehicle mode transformation. So, a little bit of articulation, but I feel like it's just enough. He looks great doing a lot of poses. And there's not a lot of poses you can do, but I'm sure you can figure things out. He looks cool standing there, like just on the shelf, on a desk, on a table. He just looks cool. So, and that's really what the Michael Bay movies were about, was just, it looks cool, put it in the movie type thing. It doesn't really have to make sense, doesn't really have to look great or accurate to the old shows. Just make it look cool. And he really accomplished that. Something to note that I wasn't really expecting was there's a lot, and I'm talking a lot, of rubbery plastic on this thing. So what I'm surprised isn't like rubbery is the ear horns, because like everything else that would be spiky is the soft plastic. Like these toe spikes, those are soft plastic. The sword is fully soft plastic, which is very annoying, but I guess it makes sense. This whole hand is a soft plastic. He has a 5mm port right there, which is kind of cool, so you can hold things, but it's soft plastic, so it's annoying. He has that little thumb thing that is a soft plastic. The tip of the gun, actually the whole barrel right there is soft plastic, and then of course the tube is, but that's expected. So a lot of soft plastic on this guy. And he doesn't like to stand. I don't know what's up with that. It might be the table, but it's bothering me. So for comparisons, if he stands, please, thank you. For comparisons, here he is with my two other favorite designs. This is going to be my top 3 designs right here. First one, the Bumblebee movie design. And this was the figure I was talking about with the cannon, because he actually does have 2 arms. I think I showed that off. Pretty sure I reviewed him before. But he has a little hand under there that the cannon just covers. And then this guy, Seed Shockwave, the G1-esque design. So there they are, the big 3. They look cool together. All fairly different in design. And then from the same movie, here he is with Megatron from Dark of the Moon. His gun fell off, but I'll pick that up. Megatron is a little bit bigger. Oh, no. Please stand. He's a little bit bigger, but that's just because I have his legs at that angle, at that height. If you don't know, you can mess around with his height a little bit. And then finally, here he is with Dark of the Moon Optimus, which Optimus is much shorter. Actually, yeah, it is much. I was going to say, well, not much shorter, but he is much shorter. Which is good, because a lot of leader classes nowadays, like this guy, are short. They're, and actually this guy too. I literally forgot he's a leader class as well. A lot of them are just beefed up prices because of accessories. Like, it's just a Voyager class figure with some accessories, but he doesn't disappoint. He's big, he's large, imposing, menacing, looks amazing. I can't get enough of this figure, and I love this design. So if you're a fan of Shockwave, or a fan of this Shockwave in particular, or a fan of Michael Bay's movies, there aren't many of you out there, but if you're watching this and you're a fan of those, definitely get this guy if you can. He just got a reissue, actually. This is how I got him, because he was released years ago under Studio Series, and then he had bad distribution or something, and then was scalped, and it was really hard to get, but they reissued him, and I was able to get him, and I'm so happy I did, because I love him. He's awesome. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like the video, and comment down below if you have any comments for me. And I will see you all in the next video. What's up? Me again. And my bad, but that Shockwave figure that I just got done reviewing, he actually comes with minifigures. So I forgot I had them because I just put them in a baggie and threw them in my closet. But he comes with Wheelie from Dark of the Moon and Revenge of the Fallen. If you can focus. He comes with Wheelie. Very, very tiny, non-transformable minifigure. He also comes with Brains, who is from Dark of the Moon. He turned into a laptop. Pretty cool. He's actually very detailed, which is kind of awesome because of how small he is. Like, look at this. Like, almost the size, like, of a fingernail. Like, okay. And then, of course, he comes with a parachute trooper, or a little paratrooper. And it's one of those figures where if you throw it off of something, I'm pretty sure the parachute activates. And so you can just throw it off of stuff and do that. I'm not going to do that. But it's cool that he comes with it. And this is actually how he kind of died in the movie. So it's funny that they included him. Because, got blinded. And then Optimus came and messed him up. So, yeah. He comes with these minifigures as pretty much his accessories and the sword. I forgot about that in the main review. So here they are. Thank you all for watching for real this time, and I'll see you all in the next video.